Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Mythbuster Monday. Today we're going to talk about whether or not the myth is true that some people are able to eat a ton of calories and not gain any weight, while other people are counting their calories and eating only 500 calories a day and they never seem to lose weight. Are these people really immune to the laws of thermodynamics? Is the body itself such a complex system that it is immune to the laws of the universe, the laws that govern nature and everything around us? Is it possible for someone to follow the rules of calorie counting and still not see any weight change, be it either weight gain or weight loss? First, let's look at the people who say that they can eat anything, or you may have a friend who seems like they can eat anything and everything and not gain a single pound. Or that friend themselves might say, oh, I can eat anything I want and I won't gain any weight. I can eat as much as I want and I won't suffer any adverse consequences from it. First of all, you cannot judge a person's entire eating habits based on one meal you just saw. Sure, you may see them scarfing down a burger, fries, and milkshake like it's nobody's business, but that's only a glimpse. You're only seeing one piece of the puzzle. You're not seeing how they eat for the rest of the day. For people who are naturally thin or don't seem to gain any weight, some may have a lower appetite. They may forget to eat sometimes, or they may see a portion size that you may think is normal and then they think it's too big, so they might split it up and save it for multiple meals, or they only eat half their food, or they don't go back for seconds, or something you're not catching on to because you're only focusing on that one meal. Or it may be the case that they think they eat a lot, but their idea of portions is not the same as your idea of portions. So for example, for me, being a volume eater, a portion to me is something large and something that I can get full on. A person who is naturally thin or who can eat a lot and not gain weight may look at that and be like, oh, that's like several meals worth. I can't eat all of that at once. So I bet if you consistently track what these naturally thin people eat, the people who can eat anything they want and not gain a single pound, if you track what they eat throughout the week, their steady eating habits, you will see that they're eating what their body needs and not much more. It may just seem like it may be different, but oftentimes life is not what it seems. On the other hand, we have people who, how I used to think, I can eat so few calories and not lose a single pound. My body is weird, my metabolism is crazy, I eat very little and I'm not losing any weight. There must be something wrong. There must be something different going on with me. The truth is, I just wasn't accurately tracking my calories. I wasn't tracking calories at all. I was just guesstimating what I was eating. People tend to underestimate the amount they eat, especially when it comes to overweight or obese people. Me growing up as an obese child, my perception of portions was always skewed, and it probably always will be skewed. What I thought was a normal portion may be something that is too much food for another person, but I just saw that as normal because that's the amount I was used to eating. And when you eat that way for a long time, changing that amount can seem like a difficult task. Or hearing someone say that you eat too much, it can be like, no, I eat the normal amount of food, but what is your normal is not the standard normal. So whenever I thought that I was cutting back on food, I actually wasn't. Or there are also hidden things that we may not take into account. For example, I could say that I only eat 3 times a day, just 3 meals, but I wasn't thinking of the snacks that I was eating, the little bites, licks, and tastes of food that I was sampling throughout the day. Drinks are another thing. It's such a shame, but drinks do have calories. And especially if you get like a Starbucks monstrosity or some kind of milkshake thing, anything that you consume that's not water, it's going to have calories, and it's going to affect the amount of calories you consume throughout the day, because no matter where it comes from, a calorie is a calorie. So for people who say that they're eating like 500 calories a day and not losing any weight, you have to look at their eating habits over maybe a week or even just a day, and you will see that they are consistently eating over the amount of calories that they need for their body. So skewed perception of portion sizes, thinking you eat a lot when you actually don't, thinking you don't eat a lot when you actually do, all those things can affect the way that we think we are not being able to change our weight because of XYZ. When actually, if you take the time to look at a person's eating habits over a period of time, you will see that the numbers do check out. It's just that people suck at reporting how many calories they actually eat or realizing exactly how much they eat when they're only focused on one meal. So the next time you go out and you see someone who is slim and eating a lot of food, a crap ton of food, or you go out and you see an overweight person eating only a small bit of food, try not to judge their body based on what they're eating in that one moment, because you never can tell. You never can tell how much a person eats just by watching one meal. Unless you live with them and actually watch everything they eat, it's going to seem like something that is not. No one is immune to the laws of thermodynamics. Your body is not such a complex system that violates the laws of nature. It's just not true. Your body cannot create energy from nothing, so you can't gain weight eating only a few calories. You can't sustain the weight you are even though you're putting more energy into it or eating less energy than your body needs. The weight is going to change based on how much food you eat, and that's just the bottom line. So if you're one of those people who are naturally slim and think that they can get away with eating anything, or a person who is overweight or obese and thinks that no matter what they do that they'll always be heavy or gain weight, I invite you to take a very hard look, an honest look at what you are eating over a period of time, and you will see that if you are actually paying attention to the calories, the number of calories you're consuming, you will see that the numbers actually do check out after all. Also, don't forget activity. People who may be more active may get away with eating a little bit more calories than their body needs because they're moving more throughout the day. People who don't have sedentary jobs, people who are moving and exercising, maybe they have a workout routine, maybe they're just walking a lot throughout their day, maybe they're fidgeters or they're always constantly moving, versus someone who, like me, can stay and play video games all day and not get bored, or just like spend the whole day not moving. All of that also can be attributed to if you're eating a bunch of calories and not gaining weight, or if you're eating so few calories and staying the same weight. So, are you immune to the laws of thermodynamics? Is the body such a complex system that it violates the laws of nature? The answer is nah. Just count your calories and make sure you don't judge somebody's eating habits by the one meal that you saw. My name is Cherry. I hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.